10 Cloverfield Lane. 10 Cloverfield Lane is directed by Dan Trachtenberg, starring Mary Elizabeth Winstead, John Goodman, and John Gallagher Jr. This film is, I cannot totally say that it's related to the movie Cloverfield, because to be fully honest, I've never watched Cloverfield before, and I'm not drawn into watching this film. But whereas this one did, because this trailer was only announced 3 months ago, and then this movie came out. So I was very interested in this film, and I'm a big j.j.abrams fan. I love all his film, his Star Trek particularly. I love his direction and stuff. And then you have some of the great cast in this film. Later I will be talking about the cast. So the story about the 10 Cloverfield Lane is where something is going on outside the bomb shelter, and then you have 3 survivors, so-called 3 survivors in the bomb shelter. You have John Goodman, you have Mary Elizabeth Winstead, then you have John Gallagher Jr. They are surviving from the outside world, so everything involves in the bomb shelter. Mary Elizabeth Winstead survived from a car crash, so John Goodman saved her in order to survive from the outside environment. So the 3 of them have to survive with it. So Mary Elizabeth Winstead felt something wasn't right, so she is trying to escape from John Goodman. What I really like about this film is the tension in one location, which is the bomb shelter. Because this whole film that really involves with only 2 characters. The 3rd character is fine, but he doesn't make you wanna care. Whereas you only care for the 2 characters, which is Mary Elizabeth Winstead, the lead character, and then you have John Goodman. Okay, John Goodman in this film is brilliant. Usually when you see John Goodman acting, you always felt like he's a very fatherly. It makes you very safe. Whereas this film, he's a psycho. He's a psycho. I almost said, as in you want to know what is he thinking, and then the way he acts is very, very creepy, as in really crawls up your skin. Honestly, there's a big plus in this movie. And what I like about this film is that this film really addresses us as audience to think that this might one day happen to all of us, and then it really puts us into their shoe, as in what are we going to do? Think about it. If you are in Mary Elizabeth Winstead's shoe, you would think that there's one creepy guy adopted me, and then he doesn't tell me all the truth. He's trying to keep you safe, and at the same time you don't feel comfortable at all because of his behavior and reactions. So you have to appreciate how John Goodman really acted. Whereas for the other guy, John Gallagher Jr., he's more of a supporting character. He's fine. Honestly speaking, this film is so intense that I didn't blink my eye, literally. So every second that I watch, I'm caught into wanting to know what's going on. What is Mary thinking, what is John thinking, and what is the other guy thinking. At the same time, you are waiting that Mary is going to leave the bomb shelter. In the whole movie, there's only one scene that kind of bore me a little, but I also don't find it that necessary put in there. I find this film is really, really good because the tension is there, because the actors were great. In terms of production, you only have one location. Well, maybe some few locations other than that. You only have one location all the time, which is the bomb shelter, where all 3 characters are inside the film, and then the tension is in there. Honestly speaking, this is one of the most intense film I've ever seen since Hateful Eight. This is the reason why I love Hateful Eight. Hateful Eight is the same thing. One location where all the tensions is built within that one location, and then it's a very, very good storytelling. Same goes to here, 10 Cloverfield Lane. But at the same time, this one is more intense than the other. That one is Hateful Eight is more of a fun time, whereas this one is more on serious. This is one of those films that really kept me thinking while I was traveling back to my home while thinking 10 Cloverfield Lane. The more I think about it, the more I love it. So far, I don't really see much flaw in this film other than that one scene. When I go and watch this film, I never watched the Cloverfield movie, so I went in, didn't expect to see any Cloverfield monster or the Cloverfield, anything related to Cloverfield. I just went inside, just want to enjoy it. But luckily, that I didn't watch Cloverfield, nor I know anything from Cloverfield monster or whatever, I enjoyed the hell out of this movie. It's really really fun. For those people who doesn't like to see violence or that kind of tension, you can really skip this movie. For me, this is like one of the films that I enjoy the most and make me want to watch it again when the Blu-ray comes out. So I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 because I enjoyed the hell out of it and I want to watch it again, and this easily became one of my top 10 films of the year. I can confirm that. So if you like to see and you want to see more, press the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up and I'll make more of these movie reviews. And I'll see you all next time.